This Let's Play was supported by these awesome hobby companies.
Hello everybody and welcome to Let's Play Warhammer Fantasy Role-Play Elector Count. I am joined by Jerry and Shay, and today we are going to be taking on the roles of some of the leading influencers within the Empire in the Old World. Mm-hmm. So we are going to be battling for territory, trying to lay siege, and trying to build our fortifications to win the game. So, Jerry, you know this game a little better than me, so I'm going to let you take it from here.
Okie dokie. Simple game, which will confuse us no end.
Oh, because, absolutely. Good for me.
Because play goes that way, and the card draft goes that way.
Uh-huh. So is it kind of like, rub your stomach and pat your head?
It's exactly like that. Oh, the idea behind this is, there's no fun being an elector count when you don't have an election going on. And at the moment, the Emperor's hale and hearty, you've got nothing else to do, so why not pick fights with your friends?
Well, I'm starting off in Altdorf, so...
We've got civilian skill, we can just do that.
So you're the lesser of everyone.
Oh.
Obviously, Everland is the best, we all know this.
A peasant.
Then why are you starting in Uber's Reich?
Because they didn't include Everland in the box. Because Everland is the best, richest, best elector count. Anybody who says Marius Leitdorf is not the best elector count can jog on. Anyway, so... I've prepped a deck.
Mm-hmm. So
we have a little deck here. There are 20 cards below that and the end of game card. If we hit that point, and this is drawn, we'll go into sort of a sudden death where you've got essentially 6 turns to complete, and then you tackle up victory points. But anybody can win before then, and you win before then by getting either 5 fortifications, 5 siege tokens on the gaming area, or any combination of both up to 8. So once somebody has those out, game over, man. Auto win. Game just ends.
Coolness.
Just the best.
So the first thing we have to do is get our starting hand. So we get 1, 2, 3. No more for you.
Aww.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, yay.
1, 2, 3.
Ultimate cards.
And then they go there to make the rest of the deck. During your turn, you can do any number of actions you want, with the caveat that you have to leave 3 cards to pass to the player to your right, which is why he only gets 3. Mm-hmm. So you can buy extra cards. They cost 4 shilling. We each start with 3. You can discard cards to get 2 shilling, and you can do that twice. So you've got options, and there's even a little reserve. I'm going to... interesting. I'm going to play the Eves of Drakvald. So I get a second, thank you very much, second area to control. It's worth 1 shilling whenever you play it, so that goes straight into your bank. At the end of the game, the skulls are the victory points they're worth. So that's my first. For my second, I will garrison that. So you can put any number of cards as a garrison, and they stay face down until such time somebody attacks the area. And I'll also garrison that.
Ooh, spicy.
Defensive.
And then, that's amazing. I really want to keep all of these cards, but I can't.
Yeah.
But what I can do is I can sell myself to draw another card, so I'll do that. And then I will keep this one, and this goes into a little reserve down here. So that's my reserve. Those are your cards, and Shay, it's your turn.
My go.
And I will draw 3 new from my hand.
Fantastic. I think we're going to start off strong with that right there. Mm-hmm. The Vobergland Fields.
So you only 3 shilling. There is a limit to shillings in the game. There is no hyperinflation. When you hit 30, you've emptied the bank, at which point you just start taking it from other players.
Lovely. I do love stealing money from people.
Good.
Mm-hmm. It is for me. Then, I've got some pretty good cards here. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really want to give either of you any of them.
No, I know, it's very annoying, isn't it? That's why I throw all my money away to buy a card on the off chance let me keep one of the good ones.
But I'm going to play Conscription.
Mm-hmm.
to earn 2, and any player with fortifications.
Nobody has a fortification currently, so it just goes into discard.
Indeed.
Just throw it here, yeah.
Then I'll play the same one again,
All right.
so I can get 2 more.
So
Please.
2 more coins.
Thank you very much. But then I will sell 4 to grab a card.
Sell yourself for a card, son.
Oh, that's actually quite good as well. Darn it. Okay. So support cards I can play in reserve? Or do they just have to be played straight away?
No, anything can go into your reserve you want, but you're capped at 2 cards into your reserve.
Then we'll go keep that.
So,
And there you are.
thank you very much.
You enjoy yourself?
I will.
So it's on to me. So I think I'll play a location to start.
Yep.
Chartered Freetown, which will get me a couple of shilling, which is nice. Shay, your defenses are looking a little thin there, buddy.
Yeah, they are.
So what I'll do is I will play 2 cards to attack, 1 on each of your settlements,
Okie dokie.
and then I will burn 4 in order to draw 1.
Before you go any further, put siege tokens on those so we know whose cards they are. Because if they're face down, you don't know if they're yours or mine.
Well,
And you can never siege somewhere that's already being sieged by another player, but you can reinforce later.
Okay, well, I am doing that to Shay, buying a card.
It's not very nice.
No, it's not. It's terrible.
And I will throw this into my reserve. So
Okay.
these will go to Shay.
Yes, always pass the cards to your right.
Thank you very
And
much.
I draw 3 more.
And you draw 3.
Oh, these are horrendous.
Yes, I know. You're welcome.
And me. So you can draw the 1 from your reserve at any stage. So will I? Won't I? I'm going to play the humming market town. Humming. It's absolutely rotten.
Common
Nice
market.
boggin, sir.
Oh, bogging half and somewhere else.
Well played.
Okay. Oh, well, that's good. That's definitely going into my reserve. That's possibly staying there. These could be going away. Actually, that will become my new reserve. And I shall be attempting who's worth most. Oh, Altdorf's worth most. So I'll pop that there onto Altdorf, and I'm now sieging.
Kindly, sir.
And that is the end of my go. You can have those.
Oh, Jerry, man.
I know, I'm far too generous to you. I really am.
Paint fluffle.
Yeah,
Awesome sauce.
go Shay, go.
Right. Busy coaching in for 3 coins.
3 coins for yourself.
Thank you very much.
My coffers are looking a little bit light.
Racking in the money. Then we're going to defend Middenheim.
Okay. So the minute you defend, you flip over. So you don't know what's going in, although there are some support cards that will show you. Also flip over the attackers then. And then you just resolve it by totaling them. Now,
Oh dear, that's a bad day.
before you do that, are your defenders able to defend? Because they
They're
have to
not.
they have to be the same name or have an ally with a keyword. So you
okay.
can choose one or t'other, but not both.
So I'll just get rid of it. I'll keep that one.
Now, bad news bear here. Not that matters. You would have lost that anyway, even if both had gone down.
But
Dun,
can
dun,
I
dun.
do this now?
Yeah, if it's the support card, I think it is.
If I discard 1 defender card, I can defeat 1 enemy attack against one of my locations.
That's
Yeah.
excellent. So currently you're losing because it's 6-3. You can
Then
heave a card away,
discard 1 of that boy,
which will then
which activates that.
destroy this. That will also go.
Indeed.
And this
We'll return home.
will return home. But having won that little conflict at Middenheim, you can now place one of your shield fortification tokens on Middenheim.
Indeed.
And it's like another layer of defense. If anybody wants to attack you, the first thing they do is remove the fortification token, but they'll go as well. So they need to attack in waves to try and remove it. If you put defenders behind Middenheim now, they have to attack once. That will remove the fortification token, but not the defenders. So you can get strength and depth.
Okay.
And also it puts you 1 on the score tracker and knocks Justin back 1.
Indeed. I think I may also just buy a card. I have the money.
Yeah, well, what's the point in hoarding gold? There's no pockets in a shroud, Shay. Well,
Give myself the option. Why not?
Yeah.
Oh,
You can't take it into the Garden of More.
It was not worth it.
I'm so glad. So glad you bought that card.
It was really not worth it. Oh, wow. Okay. We're going to keep.
Well, then pass it on then.
We're going to keep. Ooh. Ooh, none of these are very good. We'll keep that one.
I don't want any of them then. Give me
that one.
something decent. All right, Justin. Show us how it's go.
Right. So it's mine. So
Wow.
I think... Now,
You weren't-
question,
you weren't
Jerry,
kidding.
if I put
Yeah,
defenders
they're terrible,
down
aren't they?
Yes.
and I beat you,
Yes.
do I lose all of my defenders, yes?
Yes.
Right. I think...
It might not be
first-
anything big. It might turn out to be a halfling, of which there are many in the
Yeah.
world, and nobody would care if they all die.
Well, I think the first thing I want to do is I want to put an assault down on Shay's Inn.
Well, you just really don't want to be like, he's just get away with it here.
It's more the fact that he won't get any benefit from this unless he can win big in an area. So he'd need to put down at least 2, knock out somebody and have somebody alive to siege it. Over with you've nothing defending, so that's him 2 up already. If he beats me here, that's 3 up. He's only 2 away from victory.
We need to stop him then.
Here's what I'm doing here, Jerry. Let me make sure these are the same. Oh, and I dropped my coins, so I'll just grab a fresh one. Yes. So I'll put 2 defenders down.
Okay.
Both a garrison, both for a 5.
Yes. Oh, you needed to both garrison for 5, I'll tell you that.
Oh, it's an 8.
It wasn't here, yeah.
So take that home.
I will take this home.
These will all go away.
Yes. Now, when you defend successfully, all the attackers and all the defenders in the area get removed. When you attack successfully, it's a bit different. You leave some behind if you have the option. So,
Well, Shay, here's what Jerry gave to me.
my turn.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah.
What can I say? I'm generous. I'm a generous man. Let me just double check what I have there. Yeah, that's all good.
Oh, this is a problem for me.
I really like what I just got.
I would like a coin, please, for my
There you go, Squire.
Ogre monument. Ooh, 4 again. Wow.
Funsies, funsies.
And then I'm going to do that. And also that. Just to make life more interesting for everybody else. And then,
Oh, wow, he is proper fortified.
yep. And then I'm going to attack over there. And there for you.
Thank you.
And your go, Shay.
Oh, lovely. Right, I'm going to pick this bad boy up from my reserves. I'm also going to buy a card. That'll put me up to 8. Oh, what is that?
Is it the Hyresh Luminant las cannon? Because there is one in here.
I don't know what that is, but it sounds amazing.
It was kind of amazing, yeah, it has to be said. I miss
Right.
Warhammer Fantasy.
Right. Okay, let's go with... Let's start the bidding off with an attack on yourself in Berserk.
Oh no. Our survey says I have a garrison of 5.
I have a 6.
So good news is you win. Bad news is you must remove attackers as close to the value of my defender without
Yes.
going over. However, you've only got 1 card in there. So it will go away. If you had a second attacker, you could have got away with just dunking it.
Indeed, indeed.
But, you know,
Then
I don't get to fortify though because I got clubbed to death.
let's go with... Really want your defense is gone, so I'm going to go with those 2 on that.
Okay.
Which I have a 6 and a 3.
Are they allied?
Are they allied or the same?
No, they probably aren't. Darn it.
They have to either have the ally keyword or
Yeah.
have the same name at the top of the card.
Oh, I read that wrong, that's why. Okay, we'll just go with the one. Just go with that one.
Okie dokie. And again, you'll run into the same problem. Everybody dies.
Everybody is dead.
Everybody dies.
Okay. Well, I've got rid of a few of your defenses, so I'm gonna reserve that.
Just check. You may still get to put siege tokens on me, even though you don't have anybody left. I'll have a look at that while you're working out what you're doing.
No problem. Then I will. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to defend the fields.
Same name or allied, yeah?
Hold on.
Yeah, just to be sure. Before I reveal what I'm doing.
No, they aren't. Why aren't you the same? Okay. We'll just go for that one.
Okay, so
I've got a 3.
3.
Actually, Shay,
Mine's a 4.
I think you keep yours. So I'm just going to pop them back on there. And siege me up, boyo.
Siege me up.
Siege me up.
Yep, so I have knocked you out there, Shay.
Indeed.
Oh no, it goes on your location. Because it is now sieged by me.
Does it not go on the
It
card?
goes on the card so you know who's.
Yeah.
Does make a difference in the
Okay.
grand scheme of things.
Okay.
Then, for my final, we will go for an attack. Maybe not there, he's already got a defense. Ah, well, we'll go for that.
Okie dokie.
5.
Ooh, a big 5. That's cheeky. And I'll lose. There.
You might want to stop me, boys. I'm on 3, but these 2 go to you.
No,
There
you must
should be
always.
3.
There should be 3. Is there 3?
Yeah.
That's better. Then those 3 go to me.
Okay. So
I
throw
can't
your
go
3.
it.
Alright, so first things first. Jerry,
Yep.
see that army outside my walls?
Yep.
Unfortunately, they're not very good at reading maps. I'm going to play confusing cartography. So move an attack against
Yes.
one of your locations to
Yes.
any other location not owned by the attacking player. So Shay,
It's not very nice.
someone's
is it?
knocking on your door, son.
They'll automatically die to remove that fortification from yours.
Oh, yep.
Boosh.
What we're then going to do is I'm going to place this down in front here. And then,
Put a siege marker on it so we know it's you.
yes, thank you. I will then sell a card for 2 coins. There you go, Shay.
Thank you very much. Never mind, I hate you.
Right. So. Everyone's a fruit and nut case, right? Maybe it's the tasty Cadbury's chocolate. I will. Will I? Yeah, I will. Because why would I not? I'm going to lay siege to your Chartered Freetown.
Oof.
Okay. And for my next trick, I will throw away some mercenaries against the gates of Altdorf. Oh no, what a terrible shame.
Oh, no.
You were secure.
Terrible loss.
Yep. And then they go to you.
Okay.
And these come to me.
Delicious.
Nice. Go, Shay, go.
Go me.
Bring it on in for the big win.
Right. Okay. Don't really want any of these. I'm going to sell 2 in order to give me 4, but I'm just going to buy 1, so you can keep it. That was not worth it in the slightest. Okay. This has not gone as planned. We will go with I'll try my best to defend against this one.
Flip them and see.
3 versus 6. Nah, dead.
That's unfortunate.
Thank you kindly.
Deaded. But we now know what that is, which is fine.
That's true. Shame you didn't have some Empire Pistoliers.
I know it would be nice.
They can scout and make people flip over.
Would be nice. Then I will go with... I'll try and defend against that, Middenheim. 2 versus a 4. So
Thank you
again,
kindly.
there we go. But I now know his cards. And they are.
Cheers.
Alright, so for me, I'm going to be using some flamboyant pistoliers, Jerry. Get a gander at what you've put down here.
Yep.
Oof. Ally Kislev. Ally Kislev. Oof.
Tsarina leading some Kislevite Cav.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Yeah.
8 points of Kislevite Nuttery.
Although I do earn 1, which I'll use to buy a new card.
I would.
And then to return the favour, I'm going to pop 3 down on here for you.
Okie dokie.
For 9.
Wow.
Ouchies.
I have that. I'll play my support card to take that back, so I don't lose my defenders.
And you know what? I'm happy enough for these to go to you, Shay.
Thank you very much.
He's very decent in that respect.
Yeah.
Need to put a siege marker down.
Oh, yes. I'm currently on 4.
4.
That's not very good.
No. Could be a big win in a minute.
And there's no way for me to shunt Shay off of here.
No. You cannot attack a place that's being besieged by another Elector Count's forces. So, I mean, really, if Shay can throw a couple of defences out there to fortify, he could win in his turn. You know, you never know how it's going to go. Right. Possibly don't care. Maybe don't care. I should buy a card. Have some shilling.
Thank you.
That's better. How much better? Better. I'll give you that. I'll discard 2 for the cash to buy another card. Oh, that's good. That's interesting. That's fascinating. So, I mean, it could go that way. So, I will... I think I'll just go ahead and... you've got an assassinate there. Make sure I'm not going to throw this down in front of something horrendous that I don't want to see.
Oh no, they're all just allied.
So, yeah, but he's got assassinate Grundle's defenders. There are certain ones that have keywords, and if I play the wrong card in front of it, they just go away, and I don't want that. I think I'm just going to chin Vesper's retainers.
That's not very nice.
Well, you know, I'm not a very nice person.
Yeah, well, that's understandable.
So that'll go away. I'll get a fortification on the eaves. And then I need to get 3 to someone else. I will send those to siege
Okay.
Altdorf,
Ouchies.
and then they can go to you.
Thank you very much.
Lovely job, Will. Right. First off, we're finally going to fight back here in Middenheim
Okay,
for 5. That can
that can go.
go away.
That's with your defenders, but you will get a fortification token, which replaces the siege that you had on me, so you're back up to 3.
Then... Ooh.
Everybody's on 3. I better draw my cards before you start drawing.
I'd
hate for you to get something I should have had.
That in reserve. What did I even have in this? Oh, yeah, that. And then I will play Spoils of War. So I'll gain 2 then. For each siege token, each player has gain 1.
Okay,
So
so
I'll gain 2.
I'll gain 3.
oh, that's right.
You'll gain how many?
2.
2 for you.
Yep.
There you go, sir.
And I'll gain 3 extra as well.
Thank you very kindly, Shay.
No bother at
Very
all,
decent of
lads. Anytime, anytime. And I'm going to spend my money to buy a card. See what we've got. Oh, a saucy one, actually. That right there, to get rid of that attacker.
Yep, that'll knock me back down.
And pushes Shay into the lead on 4.
Indeed.
Indeed.
And then, mostly we'll go to you. You're very
Okay.
welcome.
Taxamica.
I'm going to use the support card that I've been holding since the start of this game. Kurt Hellborg.
Kurt
Discard
von
some-
Hellboring.
Discard some or all of your cards and draw the same number, including 1 for this card. So
Very
I'm just
nice.
going to drop 5 and draw 6. So
He is a very nice card.
Oh, he's great.
very useful. I've been saving it to try and use at the right moment. Unfortunately, this does not appear to have been the right moment.
Oh, well, what a shame.
So I think the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to send out an apprentice to get rid of that.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will besiege it.
You do that.
Be all that you can be. Is that what you're saying?
Do your best.
And then I'm going to sell 2. Yeah, I'll sell, or if I place them, I'll get more money. I can buy more cards.
More cards.
No,
are
I'm
always
just going to
nice.
sell them to buy a card.
Ah,
Oof, that sucks. That's
He's the
60,
worst.
6. So I will place, yeah, that. And then these will go to you, Shay.
oh, thank you very much.
Okie dokie. Picking a pokey. So, double check. Yeah. You are 1 fortified, 2 sieges. He is
3 sieges.
3 sieges.
You are 2 sieges. Now, do these count whenever the cards are still face down?
Yes, that's why you have to put your siege tokens on them.
Okay.
Yeah, Justin.
Just checking.
Just because you don't know who's outside firing stuff over your walls doesn't mean that siege isn't there.
It's probably the Skaven. I always blame the Skaven. None of my friends and family would ever come and attack my cities.
You know that's a lie.
Very much a lie.
You know I would never come and attack your city, Shay. Albeit. That's rogue companies right there.
I'm going to fire in 9 against... There's the Luminarch of Hish I was talking about earlier, the fantasy las cannon.
Oh, yeah.
That can go away.
Damn!
And
Ouchies.
everybody else can also go away from there. I'll gain a fortification.
Yes, you will. Ouch.
And then I'm done. Ooh, am I done? Yeah, I'm done.
Done and finished.
Well, you know, I did think about it, Jack. I did think about it.
Right.
Left.
I have a few options this turn. But first off, I'm going to pull this from my reinforcements and play it. Luther Huss, Earn 2, remove up to 3 fortification tokens from location cards and return them to their owners.
Ooh.
So I get 2 myself, and then
And I imagine
return both of them.
both of mine go away. Good old Luther. He
What a
knew.
lad.
He knew what was going on with Sigmar. He knew.
And then I'm going to spend my 4 tokens to buy 1. That is not what I wanted.
Yeah, life's not what you want sometimes.
Not in the slightest. Ah, well. Oh, this is a toughie. This is a toughie. This is a toughie. Okay. I'm going to take that out of my reinforcements as well. We're going to go for... Going to go for those. On that.
On that, on the eaves of Drakvald, you little minx.
And we'll also go for that. And I'll put my siege tokens down.
Tokens.
And then, there we are.
Oh, if only you had one more attack, you could have won this.
I know. That's what I was hoping for on that card I bought, but well.
Do you want to know the really bad news, Shay?
What?
I'll wait until you've played your card.
Oh, no.
And then I'll tell you the bad news.
This is not good.
It's kind of funny though.
I know, I've already worked it out.
Oh no. I'm just going to play that and that.
Okay, so you get another 3.
Yeah.
So I was going to zoom in here. You played 2 cards on the eaves.
Uh-huh.
If you played 1 on the eaves and 1 on Ogham, that would have got you the 5 and you win the game.
Mm-hmm.
You'll see whenever you attack that.
Don't need to, would have been auto win.
Yeah, you would have won.
No, but you'll see why I couldn't have.
Oh, right. So there was
All right,
stopping you.
it's something
It's not something
clever.
I can attack with.
Spanking.
Funsies dunsies?
Little,
It is an
little
attacker.
mix.
Oh yes, I am indeed done. Something. It is an attacker, but I only have to ally it.
Drop.
Alright, I will play this to gain 3 coins. And I will buy a card. Yeah. Who has fortifications in play? Shay?
Shay has 1.
On
Right,
myself.
I'm going to play Conscription, which gets me 2 coins. And
Shay
Shay
will
will
get
also
1.
get 2.
Oh.
And I'll use that to buy yet another card.
You can only get 1.
Yeah, no, I did.
Right, so still have 3 left over, so I will put 1 here, 1 here, 1 here. I believe that's game.
No, that one automatically dies because it's got a fortification on it.
Oh, sorry, I meant to put it. If I put it there, is that okay?
No, you put it there.
Oh, you've already said.
We didn't tell Shay what he was doing.
Yeah.
But Shay apparently knew, so
Yeah,
that's
I
okay.
already know. It's fine.
Fine.
Oh, defeat grasped in the jaws of victory.
You just don't have the brain power that we do. This is what it is.
Oh, yeah. Here, take those.
Thanks.
So,
Game. End of game came up.
yep, end of game came up. So set that to one side.
Okay. And continue to draw.
And then you continue to draw, but when the end of game comes up, you draw up to the initial starting hand. You draw 6.
Okay, so I've got 6.
Okay, and from this point, you don't draw on the reinforcement phase. And I believe we only get 1 action per turn. So if the end of game card is revealed during the player's turn, right, if the end of game card is revealed at the end of your turn as a result of drawing reinforcements, you place it to one side, pick up enough cards to bring you back to your 6, to your starting hand essentially. And the end game period now starts with the player to your left going first. During the end game period, when it's your turn, you can only perform 1 action. Once you've completed your action, play proceeds to the next player. You do not pass any cards, so we should each have 6 cards anyway. Because of the draw
the way the
mechanics.
work, yeah.
So now it's just 6 turns. When you can't draw a card, the game ends.
Okay.
Sorry, is it? No, sorry. The game ends when it reaches a player's turn. They cannot perform an action, so they have no cards and insufficient shillings to buy one. If the deck is exhausted, you reshuffle it. So yeah, so we're into a little sudden deathy end phase now. It's whether or not things can be stopped. So
Who knows anymore?
So it goes back to you, Jerry, and then it comes to me again. So Shay misses his turn.
no.
Or am I? No, I'm sorry, I'm still going the wrong way.
You're still going the wrong way. No, it just keeps going to the left,
Yeah.
but now we only get to play 1. You only get to do one action, so it's going to be one attack or one, in this case, defense. In there, I think, is how that one's going to go. But no drawing anymore, unless you pay for it. Your go, Shay?
I'm going to have to pay for it.
We don't have it, because that will be your one action, is to draw, so you won't get to do
That's
anything
fine.
else.
Oh, it was useless.
All right.
Good times.
Then it comes to me. I will play that there. And that's the 5th.
And that will be the win, because you still auto-win on the 5th, even in the end game.
My highest defense card was a 1.
It's always worth putting some down as a speed bump, because, it may slow them down enough or get them to throw themselves somewhere else. But that is it. You are top Elector Count after Marius Leitdorf.
Karl Franz wins again.
Karl Franz doesn't win. Karl Franz never wins. Marius Leitdorf, everybody else. This is just to see who's best below Marius.
I will say it's a really fun tactical little game. One thing I was trying to do early on in this game was not put out a lot of areas. So that you guys, yes, you had 2 locations to attack for me, but you were really fighting against each other more than anything.
That only works to a certain extent, because if it gets to the end turn, your locations are your victory points.
Yeah.
So if you've only got 2 out, you're not scoring much.
Yeah.
So you've got to balance it, because you can auto win. Or you can win through VPs, so you have to kind of keep an eye on both games. It's just the luck of the draw in some cases as to what way the cards go.
Yeah, well, I mean, there was a couple of points where I was just forced to put stuff down.
Yeah, I would have probably done spectacular stuff afterwards.
Do you want to see why I couldn't?
I'm dying to find out why you couldn't do that.
Curious.
So what would you have done if I'd thrown something in there? So you had an artillery battery, which is beautiful, but you have a covertly conscripted witch, ally any attacker, but it has no...
It doubles the attack strength.
It doubles the attack strength.
I see.
It also has assassinate against the Swords of Ulrich, the Reichsguard, the Company of Honor, and von Kriegsberg's Guard, which anytime an assassinate goes in, like there, I had Grindel's Defenders, and if
play them?
I couldn't play them on that one to remove it, because the minute they get played in that area, they automatically get removed, and then you work out the conflict. And it was the only way I could beat the 6. Was by using Grundles. It got very annoying. It ended up being passed to Justin in the end. So you take them.
Well, I mean, for me, that end game, I think I could have bought like 1 more card, because I had like an earn 2 and I think an earn 1, and I think I still had a coin that I may have dropped.
I mean, rarely will you need to worry too much about the money, especially when you get down to the last 6 cards during that end phase. It will come down to how quickly you can stymie your opponents or take your own plans to fruition. But there you go. That is the Elector Counts.
Fun review.
Bring it all in for the big win.
Yeah, well.
All about this.
I'll tell you what, everybody, get those comments in below. Tell us what you think of the game. Are you going to be picking it up? We're going to move on. And honestly, lads, I'm happy to play another game of this sometime with you. So, goodbye, everybody.
We hope you enjoyed this Let's Play. Go ahead and check out our other content on screen now. And while you're at it, why not hit subscribe and remember to ding our dong. Go on, you know you want to click it. Go on.